If your goal is to correct your blood pressure issues, understanding those 3 numbers on your blood pressure monitor is going to help you create change in your health. Today, we're going to dive deep into the numbers that matters the most when it comes down to your blood pressure. We're going to be talking about your diastolic, systolic, and your pulse numbers. If you've ever wondered what these numbers mean and how they impact your health, stick around because we got all the answers for you. My name is Kellen Galden, and I help people understand their blood pressure, improve their health, and get to the root cause of their blood pressure issues. First up, let's talk about diastolic pressure. This is the bottom number in your blood pressure reading. It's the pressure your blood exerts against the artery walls when your heart is at rest between beats. Essentially, it measures how much resistance your heart faces while pumping blood through your arteries. When your diastolic pressure is less than 60, it indicates low blood pressure. This can mean your organs might not be getting enough oxygen and nutrients, which can lead to organ damage over time. It's crucial to monitor this number and ensure it stays within a healthy range. When the diastolic number begins to rise into the high 80s and 90s, this directly reflects the tone in the arteries, indicating stiffness. The stiffer the arteries become, the harder the heart has to work to pump blood through the cardiovascular system. Now let's move on to the systolic pressure. This is the top number in your reading, and it reflects the force of blood leaving your heart. When the left ventricle contracts, it ejects blood into the aorta, which is the largest artery in the body. The systolic pressure indicates the force of blood flowing during this pumping phase. Some individuals may experience an elevated systolic number and a lower diastolic number. This type of high blood pressure is called isolated systolic blood pressure, and this means that your heart is working harder than normal. This also means that the arteries are not as elastic as they need to be to maintain adequate blood pressure. When your heart is at rest, the arteries don't change much and the diastolic number stays normal. Now, it can be a buildup of plaque causing this issue, or your heart can be pumping out more blood due to stress or an underlying condition. Next, we have the pulse rate. A normal pulse ranges from 60 to 100 beats per minute. Anything between this range is considered okay, but on a journey to correcting blood pressure issues, we want to bring this pulse down as low as possible. A high pulse means that your heart is working harder than usual. Athletes might have a pulse rate closer to 40 beats per minute, which is perfectly normal for them. But for non-athletes, a pulse rate below 60 could indicate an issue with the heart's electrical system, which is a great topic for another video. If you're interested in learning more about the heart's electrical system and how it works, just leave a comment in the chat. Physical activity increases your pulse temporarily, but improves your heart efficiency over time. A sedentary lifestyle can lead to a higher pulse, while staying fit can keep your pulse lower. Your emotional state, body temperature, and stimulants like caffeine, nicotine, alcohol, and certain medications can also influence your pulse, and even dehydration can raise your pulse levels. Now let's break down what these blood pressure numbers mean. The ideal blood pressure number, according to the American Heart Association, is around 120/80. This is achievable for many people, but remember, you can have a reading of 120/80 and still not be living a healthy lifestyle. The range of 120/80 to 129/89 is considered standard for a nation where many people are unhealthy. When your blood pressure is between 130/90 and 139/90, it's a warning sign. You're in a vulnerable position with mildly elevated blood pressure, and it's worth noting that 2/3 of all heart attacks happen in this range. If your blood pressure is 140/90 or higher, it's a major concern. This indicates you need to take immediate action to reevaluate your health and educate yourself on the potential complications. Understanding these numbers is just the beginning. If you're looking for a comprehensive guide to managing your blood pressure, check out my book, The High Blood Pressure Breakdown, and my High Blood Pressure Cookbook. They're packed with tips, recipes, and strategies to help you take control of your health. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Stay healthy, stay happy, and take control of your blood pressure.